I want to see Topaz as well. Wait. Up. March?
We're live already?
Yes.
Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Oh no!
Astral Express crew member, March 7th. I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then...
So anyway...
Without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
So me? Oh.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators!
Huh?
The Interastral Tournament Festival Championship is about to commence! Please take to your seats!
Is this a Pokemon, tournament?
My friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration
Huh?
to its climax.
Oh my god.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
A gun.
Go Nutty!
Oh my god, it's so cute. And she looks so good. I have to turn on the sound a bit. What's happening? Jingliu.
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins. This will be the last you see of me.
What? No, it won't. Oh my.
Sword War!
The music! Wow.
Blade of Moonlight. High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
What? Oh my. Just gorgeous. What? I have so many mixed feelings. I got confused with the entire first part. This was the new area? I don't think it was. And if it... No, I don't think it was, because... I don't know. So many characters in the new area wouldn't make sense, right? I think this is just like a tournament in some arena somewhere, and then we got a new area of Bellabog. And then Jingliu is hinting like crazy that she's gonna die. No. No. We're gonna give her a purpose in life, a different purpose. This is what main characters do when someone is giving up. They're giving them a purpose, so that then they have an excuse to follow us. So this is gonna happen.
Yeah, the Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like Jingliu. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss Jingliu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Wow, Marge.
No.
Is that how you see me? I'm
What?
really flattered.
Why she's not there as
Himeko, you're here already?
you know?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jingliu.
Show me, because I have avoided every leak I could possibly avoid. Show me what she does. Oh my. She went insane at the end.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jingyuan's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Luofu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Jingliu's so ruthless.
She
even
looks
attacked
godlike.
her apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jingliu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jingliu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases.
Clearly.
Jingliu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states?
2 states.
What's that?
Think of it this way. When Jingliu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states.
That
When
animation.
Jingliu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March.
She knows.
When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jingliu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration
Look at
state.
this pose.
In the
Jesus
spectral
Christ.
transmigration state, Jingliu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP. However, her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I told you she attacks her allies!
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, Jingliu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target
I saw it
and
again.
adjacent enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty Jingliu or red-eyed
Wow.
spectral transmigrator state Jingliu,
She looks incredible.
she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords
Ah.
before the onset of Mara and
The
subsequently
technique.
detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice,
This is
Jingyuan,
cool.
would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is
I
an
tried to pay
unavoidable
attention to the
fate
story,
for
but I can't.
Xianzhou long-life species. But they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the Express.
Oh.
It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation.
The girl from
and is
the
looking
Quintet.
to connect with Dan Heng to delve deeper into the tale of the Xianzhou. Past
She's
events
alive.
may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
I heard the reason Jingliu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
So excited for this.
Looks like Jingliu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March.
Probably,
I wouldn't
but
recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
there, they take it there now.
Really? But
That's how they're
my
gonna
favorite
introduce Topaz.
streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwaynaifen.
Oh.
Her streams are super entertaining.
Yes.
Gwaynaifen?
Literally, she has subscribed to me.
I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
Yes. Oh, I love her design. Oh my god, she's so cool. Show me the animations. Show me what she does. Diddings! And fireworks.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwenaifen's Kwaiban live stream.
Morgan
I've never
Law.
heard anything like it.
Or
I subscribed
Love.
straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships.
Where is she from?
I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gweynaifen do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
I really like her appearance.
You might want to steer clear of wordplay, March.
I just hope she's
I
good.
heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gweynaifen says that Su Shang is always schooling her on
Fire
local culture and
nihility.
customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets.
I hope she's good for
I
her.
feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Oh, that's good.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwenaifen seems like a girl of many talents.
She is. Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie.
Her
Did you know that
bestie?
Gweynaifen is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's also super talented on the battlefield.
Oh my
Gweynaifen
god,
is
the
a
pose.
fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gweynaifen launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her
yeah.
target
Firecrackers.
and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn.
Not fireworks.
After unlocking the trace High Pulse, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
I'm curious.
I don't like
Why
burn.
firecrackers exactly?
But I like her.
Gweynaifen says that in Xianzhou legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Gweynaifen is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Gweynaifen is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage, there's a chance they'll enter a fire kiss state. Fire
Increases
kiss is
received
stackable
damage.
and limited to a set number of turns. While in the fire kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me,
That's
I
nice.
think Gweynaifen live streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted with burns sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through.
Oh god.
I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
What do you think?
So anyway.
Got a better picture of Gwenaifen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
I really like
Cool,
her.
isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwailings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip. You just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwenaifen's last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
Gwenaifen
March,
bathwater.
if that's the case. Those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room. You bought all of those?
Oh
What
no.
about them?
Interesting.
With what fonts?
Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So, Mr. Yang was drinking the... It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Oh, I want
Sure.
her, but I don't think I'll have
Who's
enough.
Topaz?
A goddess.
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz.
I'm glad.
Albert?
I missed him.
Albert! Ah!
What?
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
That was cool. That was a cool
On my
transition.
show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Oh, I love it. Oh my god, Nambi! Look at him! I can't talk. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Desk Picket team. She's a combination of youth, elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special
I don't have
Desk
gems.
Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss.
Let's get her on the
Also
Express.
has a great knack for investments, turning
Everyone
even
could
the
use some
bleakest
of-
projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the
Nambi.
supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwenaifen's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield.
It does look very
Has a
unique
keen
compared to the other
sense for
trotters,
sniffing out
doesn't it?
wealth, Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy.
I have to
Together with Topaz,
see
they
more.
traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Really? And don't forget, the corporate world
So-
mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe.
Can I
Numby
run
plays
as
a
Numby
huge
around?
part in that.
That's the whole thing.
Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters.
Oh my
following
God.
the path of the hunt.
It's
At the start of an
floating!
allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy.
Don't do
thereby
this.
boosting the follow-up attack damage
Increase-
they
what?
receive. During battle,
Ah!
Numby starts out with an initial
Increases
speed and
follow-up
acts
damage?
autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
Numby has his. Oh,
They
it's like the
make a
Lightning
tight
Lord.
unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's
It's
skill,
on her head!
difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set
And it has
percentage
a
of Topaz's
ribbon.
attack as fire damage to the new target.
Oh,
This
God.
counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks,
Okay.
its effect is Dispel.
Whoa, Numby's got moves.
Yeah.
I believe
I
that
feel.
everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Numby's up there,
Hold
Ronnie.
on to your assholes. Numby's not done yet.
Oh, it's
Topaz
finding
and Numby's
treasures.
Technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range, leading Topaz right to the loot. The
Excuse
best
me.
part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume
Okay,
technique points.
but-
if Topaz and Numby enter combat after
Does
using
it
their
do?
technique,
Yeah, something
a
more.
little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack.
Okay,
If Topaz
this is
and
good.
Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit.
Okay,
The
it's
above
very.
also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments
Oh.
with a chance to bag a random curio.
Oh my God,
That's
stocked.
quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a
I mean-
bad cop approach to debt collection.
The first part is,
That and no
you know,
debuff.
not for those who already
We might as
finished.
well call Numby
the stages.
the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now.
Careful
If
now.
there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them.
I have a
Simple
lot
as
of feelings right now.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch.
Yeah,
Going
another boss.
beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and Gwenifin, Searing Steel Blade.
Albert, are you sure?
So I can farm for
Topaz is
Jingliu.
Just your
Because we
colleague?
got only one.
It feels like she's got
Only
a
one new
way
boss.
bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal
I feel
approach
like
to management. As long
Topaz
as
is
one
going
has
to be a
their
good
own
character.
methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around the presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive.
What?
It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace. If Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's
She's
my
here.
name.
The
Don't wear
cute
it out.
lumpy.
You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the strategic investment department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himiko.
Hi, Topaz!
Nice to meet you too.
Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral
The voice is
Peace Media
good.
Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you
I
my
like
expertise right
A
now.
lot.
So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase
So
of
me.
1.4 in the character event warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon, Trailblazers can acquire the
Jingliu.
limited 5-star character Jingliu. And during the second phase
It's
of
the way they
1.4,
reveal them.
2 character event warps will become available.
Ah.
In the character event warp,
Jingliu.
Sunset Claws, Trailblazers
And
can obtain the limited 5-star
this is a
characters
good-
Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the
Very
character
good banner.
event warp, Butterfly on Sword Tip,
Very,
the
very good
limited
banner.
5-star character Zila will be making a return.
What?
And I almost forgot to mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2 second phase character event warps.
Look who's back! It's Zila! Feels like forever since we last saw her
They
in
started
Belka.
the
Circus
reruns?
aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. At 1.4's first phase light cone event warp,
It's
the
Jingliu's.
drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
Show
It's
it.
that sword-wielding beauty again!
Show it.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold,
Wow.
amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable!
What does it do?
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop
Topaz
rates for the 5-star
and
light
Zila's.
cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls.
Adorable.
Can we get one for the Express, Himiko?
Oh my god, this is awesome too.
I'm afraid that might not be possible.
And
I
Zila's.
remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can sniff out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
What?
I would love to have
Absolutely
Albert on the
not.
Express. I would love
The
to.
star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
What? Oh, the redemption code. Okay. I was like, what are they gifting us? Ad break. Okay, let's talk about everything now that I have some time. Oh, it's Jingliu ad.
Feel the frost in the space fantasy adventure Honkai Star Rail.
Amelie. Another one. Oh, I can't discuss this thing. I have to watch. Okay, we're playing Sonic.
Dive into a timeless space fantasy adventure, Honkai Star Rail.
Gee, thanks, Topaz. It's great you could take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In
Again.
fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon.
Uh-huh.
Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC
No
matters.
spoilers,
That
please.
said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market. Looking
Oh,
forward to
it
seeing
is
you
in
all that
Yarilo.
vlog.
Huh? How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is crucial for the smooth progression of any
Now
project.
it makes sense.
Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6, known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Belabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
So we're going to fight all the personnel.
I can't help but wonder.
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now.
I'm still trying to understand.
I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent.
Yep, and young
It
too.
was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
Everyone is
You exceeded them.
praising her
Next
like
time,
crazy today.
Let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always
Why don't you
wanted
go
to set
to
eyes on the Express.
Yarilo, Himiko? Yeah.
We get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Yes, show me.
Nice!
Is it the
Recognized
Pokemon
universally
event?
as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6.
What is that on
Interastral
the
Tournament Festival.
last reward?
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Oh, okay,
Right
we're
you
catching
are, Miss
them.
Himiko. Your knowledge in this area is
Wow,
surprising.
we're
I've
using
heard a
our
thing or
own.
two about the IPC's research and cultivation programs. Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of
That is
different
very
species
cool.
as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand
Oh,
by
I
the
love
promise
this.
that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurillo 6, and the Xianzhou Luofu.
And
Those
the
who manage to
Xianzhou.
defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's also worth noting that ether spirits, both allied and
They have
allied,
rarity.
are classified into 3 types: mechanical,
Oh.
humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another.
Oh,
Attacking
this is
enemies
very
that are
Honkai
vulnerable to
Impact.
your current ether
Biomecha
spirit type will allow
inside.
you to deal extra damage.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition,
Very interesting.
the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Kinda.
Just curious.
You look more like a pet than they
Reminder to
do.
our esteemed contestants.
The freaking soldiers.
Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face to face with some unexpected opponents. And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character.
What?
And there you have it.
Oh, I'm getting Luca.
On Ethereum Wars. Hope you all have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions kindly.
That's cool. They let us choose?
Bye for now.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new
Bye,
project.
Topaz. Numbe's so tiny and so adorable.
Foresight and mentorship, no bounds.
And the cute ribbon in the back.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
So it's over,
Thanks
almost.
for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Show us a bit more, like a few more events.
Gone?
Topaz and Himeko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
All those what?
Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe
I
you should take
misheard.
a look at the specifics of this event.
I must have
Let me
misheard.
think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting. Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Did you say hundreds? How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is
What's
an
happening?
ecological starship.
Uh,
Meanwhile, my feathered butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert. Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way. First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe, but each of them threw a spanner in the works.
And?
Code damage? The universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers.
Planar Infinity.
Don't panic, just a minor bug. You
Ah.
will be compensated.
minor bug? Really?
Do you see her?
Doesn't sound like it.
It's true!
'Cause I
The
did.
spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply. As such, in Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
Those were
Example,
different color.
a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, wow!
Oh, they're all like
Following an ordinary
altered.
plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herta's manic plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herta wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe,
So this
anything
is like
possible.
Really?
the original,
I don't believe you.
but you get different kind of
Believe me,
boss,
I promise,
and
Trailblazers.
curios.
It's a walk in the park. I'm begging
and you have to finish some
Ah,
specific
now I really
requirements,
don't believe you.
and then you enter the
And
plane.
of course,
Ah.
Wood version 1.4b, without the ever-stimulating check-in event.
Thank you.
Come on, y'all.
Thank
Give it to
you.
the back.
Thank you so
Let's hear
much
it
for doing that every
Check It In.
freaking patch.
Woohoo! Check in, check in.
Thank
Also
you.
in 1.4,
Ah,
we'll be
Sampo.
welcoming in a story replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, Trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context. All that juicy lore and tasty exposition.
That is
really
good.
Trigger happy mouse clicks.
Oh, that is
To be
really good.
rediscovered.
This doesn't mean
Finally.
you can make new choices, though.
Finally.
So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the planar fisher and realm of the strange events. During the events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and
I'm happy for this,
creation
but I never
can
get good
earn
stuff.
You a set amount of double reward.
Well, not never,
Nice,
but
double rewards. Some
it's
people are
good
farming
that we
the
get
tavern
it.
like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
But I do think they should do
Would
something more with the
you be
jobs.
one of those
I feel
people,
like
Miss March?
Me?
they should
No
help us a
way.
bit more with more casually, like
Papa
not waiting for
never
so
stops
long for
talking
these.
about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a recipe got to do with being busy?
It's not just the recipe. Pom Pom's been talking about organizing a whole food tour event.
No, this is not
So
near
strange.
me.
Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. What if Pom Pom
What?
runs
Doesn't
into
say.
bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Wait, I'm
I
confused.
get it now.
What is
you
this
wanna
place?
pose as a
Time
bodyguard
to
to get a bunch
feast.
of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world.
Yeah, there's no way I have
Keep
something
your
close
eyes
to me.
peeled for official announcements on when and
Unfortunately.
where we'll be stopping.
But that's on Han. Can we
I'm
talk
the
about
one that
him?
leaves people in suspense around here. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Anyway.
Redemption codes!
Codes, codes, codes.
Ah. You get a code and you get a code.
We are honored to introduce Honkai Star Rail to the PlayStation 5 on October 11th.
Is that Mr. Poke?
PlayStation 5
Oh.
is a perfect platform
I'm sorry.
for space journey,
I really thought it was him.
allowing our team
I've been
to
watching
tap
so many
into the full
videos of
potential
his.
of the console.
And now I hear his voice
The story
everywhere.
of Honkai Star Rail is only getting started. Now with added technical features on PlayStation 5, we invite PlayStation gamers worldwide to join us in this breathtaking space fantasy.
I'm aboard the Astro Express on this October 11th.
I feel like
Adventure has no limits.
And may this journey lead us starward.
this patch will be a fully filler patch. Like we won't learn anything serious or important. I feel like.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion.
Yeah.
You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying
I
me
mean,
overtime.
it's not impossible.
So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good
It is.
morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! You really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day.
Bye, March. I have to admit,
Finally! I'm exhausted.
I'll admit it after she leaves. I don't want to talk in front of her. I'll say it behind her back.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous.
Uh,
Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you.
it's nothing, March.
Is the program link up already? my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way.
I'm getting advice on how
I just shared with you.
to promote myself because I don't know how.
Remember to watch the whole thing.
Exactly.
I'll be checking.
Yes, please watch the whole thing. I'm very close to 100 subscribers, please. Let's get my video to 50 billion views. I feel like everyone will be waiting for Jingliu in this patch. Like, this is the main attraction, in my opinion, from the patch. Even though this new mode with the arena, let's say, the new tournament, I really want to play that. I really want to get to experience that. No, the first thing I want to do is, like, of course, the story. Like, I want to do the whatever shows me what's happening with Jingliu's past, like the quest that they showed us earlier. But aside that, I feel it's just, you know, a filler patch. Like, it's not gonna show us anything like about the next area, unless the Jingliu story in the end teases about the next area. But I feel like we won't really get much for it. So yeah, how are you guys feeling about this? How do you see this new patch? Are you excited for it? Like, as I said, personally, I'm very excited for Jingliu, for her companion quest. I wish I could get Topaz. I will probably try to get a Gwyneth or two. Depends on what her Eidolons do and how good she is. Because I can't afford to build everyone like I did in the beginning of the game. And then I wasted all my resources on characters I don't use. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, drink a lot of water, and leave a like or subscribe because I'm very close to 100 subscribers. I don't really know how to promote myself, so thank you so much for checking out my videos. Stay safe and keep on trailblazing. As I say every time. Keep on trailblazing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.